Hi Fortnites, it's Laura, and today I am here to talk to you about my cause. My cause is not just veganism, I think that's great, but my cause is actually food education and knowledge and nutrition. I think it's really important that particularly children are educated more about the food decisions they make and how they affect their body. And I think it's really important that individuals actually learn how different foods affect their body and their overall health and nutrition. And it's really quite sad that people are not more aware of these things, that they just are fed, oh, get your calcium from a glass of milk a day. But they don't aren't told that the calcium from milk actually saps calcium from your bones in the long run. So, where you should actually get your calcium is from things like broccoli or leafy greens. So, my cause is really to push awareness of food knowledge and awareness of food purchasing decisions. Because the more you know, the more you're able to make important purchasing decisions. And that is the number one way to influence the food industry. You eat 3 times a day. That's more than you even go to church. So why wouldn't you try and, think about the purchases that you make 3 times a day. Think about what you're putting in your body 3 times a day. Think about how, if you have a really sugary cereal for breakfast, you feel, like crap later during the day. Why would you continue to eat that if it's not going to make you feel good? So if you are aware of the decisions that you're making about food and really try and cast a vote with your purchasing decisions about food, you can actually influence not just your body but the overall food system in general. And I think it's really important that people educate themselves about food companies such as Monsanto and what they're doing with corn and soy, as well as, the meat industry. I'm not trying to convince anyone to go vegan or even vegetarian, but I think it's really important that people be aware of what's really going on in the world and in the food industry, and also how these nutritional choices that they're making are actually not very nutritious. Think about how many calories it takes to make 1 calorie of meat. Think about that. Let that sink in. Why would you continue to eat meat when you can just go straight to the source and eat the foods and grains that the cows and chickens are being fed? Why would you even bother with the meat itself? Sure, it tastes good, but it's not something that you need to have every single day because nutritionally, you can be fine without it. And if you want to indulge in that on occasion, that's great. But it's just the same as how you don't have a piece of cheesecake every day. You're not going to necessarily have to have meat every day. And what you really should focus on is educating yourself and keeping your body aware and your wallet aware of where and how you're spending your nutritional choices. Dietary decisions are something that are crucially important, and sadly, people just don't pay enough attention to it. They don't care, which doesn't really make much sense to me. And I think that that's the most important thing that we can really focus on to help change so many things in the world. Not just the environment, but as well as, third world countries. Sure, overnight it's not going to solve the problems of, food waste and food issues. But overall, if you become a conscious consumer and are aware of your food choices and purchasing decisions, then you can not only improve your own health, but you can improve the environment, you can improve the world. Like, it's such a small thing, and you don't even need to feel like you're giving something up. Continue on the same diet that you have right now. Just cut back, more plants, pay attention to, rather learn what it is that you need in your body and eat what you need. Focus on need rather than focusing on want. Sure, you can eat pizza every single day for the rest of your life, but that's not nutritious either. So learn about nutrition, learn about food, and learn about the food industry. And that's my cause. So I hope everyone has a great 2 weeks, and I'll see you in a fortnight.